We are going to talk on a serious topic, that is metabolic syndrome. अब ये serious क्यों है? Because there was a survey where it was found up to 35% people they are suffering from it and they are not even aware of it. So I'm creating this video to make people aware of it, that it exists. So what does that mean, metabolic syndrome? Metabolic syndrome, it is nothing but the collection of symptoms which will indicate that your metabolism is broken. And it is not because of your age, it is because of your food habit, your sedentary lifestyle and stress, and it is fixable. It can be reversed. So let's find out what are those 5 signs which will indicate that your metabolism is broken and you are suffering from this metabolic syndrome. The first one is a large waist. A large waist indicates that whatever you are eating, they are not being converted into energy. Most of them are getting stored as a fat during near your mid region. So for men, it is about 37 inches, and for women, if it is going about 34 or more, then it's a risky factor and probably you are suffering from this metabolic syndrome. The second one, a high triglycerides level. Probably if it's more than 150 milligram per deciliter or 17 grams per liter, then your food, whatever you're eating, it is not being converted into energy and they're getting stored as a triglyceride fat. It's not getting utilized as energy. So that means again your metabolic rate is low, or maybe the food you're having that is not suitable for your body type. Number 3, reduced HDL or good cholesterol. That is a very essential factor. Most of the people, when they get their triglycerides report, they just simply check their triglycerides and this LDL, but this HDL, it plays a vital role in your triglyceride report, because if your HDL level is, if it is not up to the mark, like if it is below than 40 milligram, that means you are not feeding yourself that good fat, because this HDL will help you to lower your LDL. So you need to have a good ratio of your HDL and LDL, and if you are not having that good HDL, that means you are not generating that enough amount of HDL, and that is again the reason of your poor metabolism. The fourth one, increased blood pressure. So it also happens because high blood pressure or hypertension is a condition where the force of your blood against your artery walls is strong enough. So what happens day by day, because of inflammation or because of your poor eating habits, this passage through which your blood is passing, it becomes narrow. That may be because of plugs, because of everything. So you start getting that pressure, and it reflects on your high pressure. It reflects as a high pressure. So it causes the health problem. We all know that if you have a tendency of high pressure, there is a high chance that in future you may have some problem with your heart or some other issues. So most commonly heart disease. So if you check your blood pressure regularly, then and if it stays most of the time at a higher range, then there is a chance that you have metabolic syndrome. The fifth one, elevated fasting blood sugar, and that is called insulin resistance. So let's understand first of all what is sugar. Why your sugar level stays high? Let me tell you in a simple manner. Suppose आपने एक ओला बुक किया, ठीक है? So let's find that ओला is your insulin. जो ओला वाला गाड़ी है ना, वो आपका इंसुलिन है, और आप जो रास्ते में खड़े हो, आप हो गए ग्लूकोज, और आपको पहुंचना है घर पे. आपका घर हो गया आपका बॉडी सेल. तो आपने जब कॉल किया ओला को, सो दैट मीन्स द सिग्नल इज गोइंग टू पैनक्रियस. आपने जो फोन में जो ओला वाला बुक किया ना, सो दैट इज द सिग्नल विच इज गोइंग टू पैनक्रियस, एंड देन पैनक्रियस इज सिक्रेटिंग इंसुलिन विच इज योर ओला कार. वो आपको आ रहा है, रास्ते से उठा रहा है, एंड देन आपको घर तक पहुंचा रहा है. सो व्हाट डज दैट मीन? आप ओला में बैठ रहे हो, आपका जो ग्लूकोज ब्लड में है, दैट इज being carried by your insulin, and that is putting in your cell, and that is your glucose is getting entered into the cells. और अगर आपको ओला नहीं मिलता है रास्ते पे, if you have a too much rush, you cannot book your ola, then you will stay on the road itself. So that means The glucose will stay in your blood and that will elevate your blood sugar level. So that means your cell, doesn't matter how many times you're calling, how many times you're trying to reach that Ola operators, they are not responding. So the same way doesn't matter how much insulin your pancreas is producing, your cells, they are not opening. मतलब आपका घर का दरवाजा नहीं खुल रहा है. That is because of your, like the people who are staying at your home, they are sleeping. कुछ भी हो रहा है, मतलब घर पे लेट है, आपको नहीं घुसने दे रहा है. So that means you stay on the road. And the same way, the glucose is in your blood and your glucose level will start elevating, and this insulin and it will level will be higher. So that means that insulin resistance, it's not responding as per the insulin reaction. So that is nothing but your sugar. So that's how it works. So that is also the reason of your metabolic syndrome. The next one, solution, find the root cause. You need to find out what is that root cause. Even yes, the simple thing, even the change of your climate. If you were born and brought up, recently I was having a talk with one of my clients, with one of my seniors, actually college seniors. So he was saying he used to stay in Shimla and now he got switched to Chandigarh. Yeah, I'm using this example because they play a very crucial role. Because if you are born and brought up somewhere with a climate where you are quite used to, where you love to go around, and even suddenly you change your climate, you change the entire thing, it will reflect with the disease. It will reflect in your body. So that plays a crucial role. You need to find the root cause and you need to work accordingly. So stress level, your activity level, you need to find out what is that root cause, and that's what we do. We don't simply ask people just go for this. We find out the exact root cause and then we act accordingly. Follow a diet as per the metabolic type. That's what, again, we don't create a diet for people. It's like fit for all sizes. We customize the diet as per your metabolic type. So you will see if you talk to any one of my community members, they'll tell what is their body type. And even if suppose like there are 3 types of body, like protein type, carbs type, mixed type, even if both of you are protein type, that doesn't mean that both of you will have the same kind of diet. Probably the person who is a protein type, who is having in lunch a different portion of protein, and another protein type, he needs to have a different portion of protein. So you need to find out what is your metabolic type, and as per that you need to create your diet. Accept the reality, you need maintenance. See, what is that? The body is a huge gadget what you're carrying with you. And most of the time what I've seen, we don't give value to our body because we got it simply like granted. You need to give your body value. You buy your bungalow, you buy your car, you put it for servicing, you put it for everything, but you forget to put your body for servicing. And when you're crossing your 30, I can completely understand that तभी time नहीं मिलता है हमें. Like until we have a system for us, we don't do it actually. It's very few people, they are doing it honestly and they are quite honest with themselves. They feel that okay, चलो मैं तो fit हूँ, I'm doing activities, I'm doing a lot of things in my life, but ultimately when I ask them to write on paper, I can see the discrepancy. What they are saying and what they are exactly doing, they have a misalignment, and that's how it works. So that's what you need, a system which will make you perform every day, and that's what my community is. We make people perform. It doesn't matter like where you are stuck. We try to go to that root cause which will tell us that person is having problem because of that, and we try to solve it. And that is the reason this thing is different. Because once you cross 30, it's not about that workout, it's not about diet, it's more about your life. So get it better. And I have a bonus for you. There is a link, just click that link below. You'll have a ebook which will tell you how to fuel your metabolism after crossing 30. So you can download that Another link you have where you can click and you can join my VIP group. So I'd be really happy to have you in my VIP group. If you're someone who have crossed 30 and you're gaining weight or something, whatever, you're facing some problem with the fitness, just join my group and we'll make it together. We'll reach to that fitness level how you used to be in your 20s. Yeah, I promise that. I'll do that. So see you there in my group. See you there in my community. Till then, bye bye, stay blessed. And one more thing, if you like my videos, if you see that there is some values in this video, if you really get that values, if you feel that you are getting that values, please like and subscribe my channel to get more kind of videos. And it feels nice. Bye bye, take care, stay blessed.